Welcome to Business Authority Radio, bringing you insights from today's thought leaders, professionals, and influencers. With your hosts, Neil Howe and Craig Williams.
Welcome to another edition of Business Authority Radio. My name is Craig Williams. I'm with Dr. Latrice Lawrence. Dr. Latrice likes to go by Latrice, Dr. Latrice, very personable. She is the founder, owner of H2H Wellness Centers. And I put an S on the end because I see many of these blanketing this city, this country, and maybe even the world. Dr. Latrice, chiropractic care. What got you into this business? And I see your shirt. It says holistic health. I mean, holistic to health. Mm-hmm. Start living well.
Yes.
I mean, you actually live this thing every day.
I do.
And, so tell us how you got into the business, what inspired you, and how it's transitioned who you have been in your life.
I got into chiropractic by chance. The Lord brought me into it, I guess you can say.
Well, you just said it, so
I was originally going to medical school. Mm-hmm. I had got accepted and everything, and then something was just telling me this is not what you should do. Because I did, in college, I did a lot of summer programs where I followed medical doctors. And it was just very impersonal, and so I wanted to. There was another calling where you can help people in a way where you get enveloped into their lives and you're able to help them on a different level. So by chance, one of my aunts, her friend, she was like, you should meet these chiropractors that I work for. She did medical billing. And I was like, okay. So I followed them for a whole year while I was doing AmeriCorps because I took a sabbatical from when I graduated from college before I started chiropractic school.
So this was when you were 12 because you look so young.
Black don't crack. But so I followed them for a whole summer and I just saw how they changed people's lives. And, it was there was that commitment from the doctor and from the patient that they wanted to start living better. They wanted to have a better quality of life. And so that was a summer from June to August, and that September I started chiropractic school.
Wow. And I understand chiropractic care as really a human touch. So I could see how there is a big difference in the medical field. We need it all as much as we possibly can get help from every direction. But I could see how chiropractic care is something that it's for a special person. And you definitely seem to be one of those special people. So tell me one of the highlights since you've been in the business as you help people in their corrective. I mean, I look at it also as a corrective science. Tell me one of the highlights or some of the highlights that you've had engaging with people on a daily basis.
I think it's just that development. It's like my patients become an extension of my family. So I get to know their husbands, wives, their children, their parents. They even bring them in. So it's really like this extension of family that I'm just helping everybody out, helping them feel better, move better, live better.
Awesome. A question that I don't ask enough in any of my interviews is, who's your chiropractor? When I'm talking to the accountant, it's always better to be under someone's tutelage or under someone's service who is eating their own cooking, as they would say.
Mm-hmm. So I have friends that are chiropractors, and so they're my chiropractor. Keisha Pitt, Dr. Dana Moore, I get adjusted by them. When I was living in Chicago, one of my bosses, Dr. Brian Ritecki, he would adjust me every week like clockwork. It's important. I'm doing a lot of physical activity by adjusting and taking care of other people. I need to take care of myself too. So I definitely make it a point to get adjusted.
Tell me a little bit about Holistic to Health. It seems like that's your brand.
Yes. So it's about the journey. It's about the journey of changing your training, changing your way of thinking about life and how you should live. And so coming here and becoming a patient at H2H Wellness Centers, like I like to call it, is just starting that journey to being healthier, to living healthier.
Wow.
So you're holistically getting healthier.
Wow. What do you see in the horizon? Because I'm in one of your studios.
Yes.
And it almost looks like a little fitness clinic. And I would say that chiropractic care is a lifestyle attribute to fitness, the movement side of us that helps influence our health. Yes. Tell me what is this that I see? It's not intimidating. It's very open. It's Tell me what I see.
So this is very reflective of my personal style. Vibrant yet chill, I guess, is the easiest thing. So I like the colors, but I like the Zen-like feel. And so I do chiropractic care. I also do physical therapy, where that's where you see all the equipment here, because it's important to not only adjust the bones, but make sure that the muscles and the ligaments are helping to maintain, those adjustments, and that, you're stabilizing the body and creating mobility.
Awesome. So I heard early also that you mentioned that you deal with individuals, of course. Is there a corporate wellness initiative that you have as well? Because
I'm trying, so this is a newer practice. I just opened in April, and so I'm really trying to get out there, and we do a lot of marketing, hitting the streets, do a lot of guerrilla marketing, events, festivals, expos, just really trying to, build the brand, let people know about living healthier is an option. And you don't have to be in pain. Pain is not normal. Pain is your body telling you something is not right. So as a chiropractor, we can help you figure out what's going on, and then I'll let you know if I can help you or if you need to go to somebody else. I'm not one of those people where, chiropractic is like the end all be all. No, like you said earlier, there's a time and a place for everything in every profession. So if I can help you with something, I'm all for it and I'm down for it. But if we need to also refer you to an orthopedist or a neurologist, then I'm down for that too. It's really about what's best for the patient.
Well, the obvious, and I'm smiling because the obvious is that you're the next generation of chiropractic care. And a lot of the chiropractors that I've known or dealt with over the years are, older individuals. And I'm encouraged to know that this practice, and ironically, this week is 122nd year of chiropractic care serving the community or humanity as a whole. So it's a very young, quote, organized science. I would say that it's been around for as long as men have been around. The human beings have been around. It's just not been as organized and commercialized as it is now. And it's not. It's never been as accepted as it is now. It's awesome that things have opened up. Minds have opened up more to this science, this art, this profession, because it is all of that. So I'm encouraged that I'm not going to try to date you or anything, but you seem like a millennial. You almost seem like one of my children.
Yes, I'm a millennial.
And I'm excited because when you're in an intimate setting like a chiropractic visit, it is an intimate. There is much, and it's literally hands-on. And that young energy is needed in this day and age, and I see that I'm in that generation between the baby boomers and everybody else. Matter of fact, they don't even have a name for who I am because where I fall in. I'm 51, and I'm 50. Excuse me, I'm rushing it. I was talking about somebody else who was 51 earlier, but it's good to see those behind us. Especially when you've dealt a lot with those who've come before you, and you tend to take for granted who you are as an individual and not pay attention to your generation because you're looking on both sides. And for me, and trying to bring the balance of both those who have come before and those who come after. And so I'm excited. I'm kind of giddy because you remind me of one of my daughters, and so I'm so encouraged that this science is going to be in great hands. And so
thank you.
What are some of your aspirations, and how you are starting to see more and more, maybe that you didn't see in the beginning of your studies in chiropractic care, but what do you see now, the possibilities and how your contribution to that holistic, healthy lifestyle and wellness as well is going to be?
I mean, you hit it on the head when you first started off and you added the S to the end. So that's why it's called Holistic to Health Wellness Centers, because I do want to be global. I want to reach the world and let people know from any walks of life that this is a place where you can change your life. Or let's say you're already living a healthy life, then we can help advent that and help move you forward to the next level. So I just want to be able to just help whoever wants to be helped. And even those people that don't know they need help, I'm willing and able and ready to educate them on why they should come to a chiropractor. It don't necessarily have to be me, you know. I'm not hating on the next person, but chiropractic in general is something that you need for your life to just be healthier.
Awesome.
You know, we want to live to 100 something. You're going to need a chiropractor.
Yes.
Point blank. You know, especially now in this day and age with our phones, iPads, all this stuff, we get these terrible postures, this anterior head carriage. It's called text necks, like here.
Yeah.
So that causes a lot of different problems that people don't realize that posture equates to arthritis. And so let's fix that. Let's correct that. So not only if you're older, even teenagers, you know, kids. I have 7-year-olds with headaches. That's not normal.
No.
Your 7-year-old should not have chronic headaches. So let's fix that. And it starts off with posture.
That's interesting. I'm looking at that. I saw that earlier, but I was so drawn to the colors in the picture. Yeah. There's a photograph or a plaque or whatever you call it. Poster.
Yeah.
It's framed real nice in the room here, and it says text neck syndrome, and it just kind of, I think my subconscious mind understood what I was looking at, but my conscious mind just went over my head. Yeah. And as I said, as a millennial, those are the things that, you know, are relative to you. And like I said, I've got 4 daughters, and you know, they're all in college. Or
you have 2 phones.
Yeah, so exactly. So
you have this laptop.
And one of the reasons why I have this new addition to my life called reading glasses in the car is because of these mobile devices. And I've adjusted. Now, I adjust real well with technology, but I've adjusted. I didn't consider certain things like my eyes. And, you know, the doctor said, you know, you've done well, because most people see us at 42 and you're 50 and you're just now getting to the reading glasses stage. But I know where it came from. It came from, you know, reading that small type on these devices, and the lighting. Even though there's lighting, you know, like you said, you're drawn. I'm looking at those pictures of having that text neck, and I'm one of those persons who's pretty usually on top of considering my posture. But at the same time, we default to that comfortable setting. And if we spend so much time on these devices, that posture that we're in is something, and that would take a millennial to probably bring more attention to that. Yeah. And I love that. I mean,
even if you don't have pain, it's about, okay, you're going to get that hump in your back. And that's not cute. Nobody wants the hump. Exactly. I mean, I see older people all the time with that hump, and I'm just like, yeah, no. I tell my husband, no, bring your phone up, because you are not about to have this hump, sir. So he gets adjusted every week too. That's awesome. It's a lifestyle. When we have kids, our kids will get adjusted. My mom, she gets adjusted. Everybody.
Quick question. I mean, I'm not going to try to make you the millennials chiropractor, and I'll try to drop that title, because some people don't like these labels that we put on each other.
I'm cool with who I am.
Yeah, but how many of your patients are in that age group? Is that a market that you are targeting?
Yes and no. I mean, I have a good number.
By default, with the parents, of course.
Yeah, I have a good number that are millennials, but, you know, I have some older patients. I have some younger, you know. But for the most part, most of my patients are, you know, around this 25 to 35 age. Yeah.
Wow. So you're the millennials corrective specialist.
So.
And as I said, I keep referring to your shirt because it's bold, and it says "Start living well." Yeah. And the best time to start is now, of course, but the best time to start is build those disciplines at a younger age, so that it becomes a lifestyle. So when you're getting older, or better, as I like to say now,
seasoned.
Yeah, seasoned. yeah. It's a good cooking term, since I love cooking. But anyways. Tell me a little bit more about that forward head posture. There's 5 different stages. Yes. Tell me a little bit more.
So for every inch your head moves forward, that's 10 pounds of pressure on your spinal cord and on the lower part of your neck. Wow. So what text neck syndrome is that your head keeps going forward and it'll eventually start to go down, and that creates a lot of upper neck stress, upper back pain. You can have headaches, numbness, tingling, all these different things will happen, all because of this posture.
Wow.
So there's different exercises, specific adjustments that you can do. Like you see this right here, that's called cervical traction. So that's a device that patients use after they get adjusted, and that helps to bring their head back and get the curve into the neck the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. And a lot of this equipment looks very practical. Yep. Some of it's I'm very familiar with it. But it seems like you make space for individuals just to do certain things that they could do with just their body wherever they are.
Yeah. So a lot of exercises that we have here in the office, I also recommend for them to do at home. Because on average, I recommend patients come in once a week. It's not like this crazy intensive treatment plan. It's really about creating wellness plans to get you better. So, wow. You have just a commitment. You have that. There's a financial and there's a time commitment that you need to make sure that you're getting better.
I coming from one of the layers of my background in service is shoe care, and I constantly remind people that we spend most of our time either on our feet or our backs, but it's easy overlooked, and especially the back because it's always behind you, right? and you usually we're moving forward or we're looking forward, you know. And so tell me the mindset that some of the mindset exercises that you challenge people with to shift that, to consider themselves a little bit more. Those things that naturally it's easy to overlook. The last thing we put on are our shoes on the way out, and we don't realize that they need care. They need polishing or cleaning until we're already out. And it's like, oh my God, look at my shoes. It's like having a Bentley and having busted tires, right? And that's what our bodies are priceless. But it seems like we don't put in enough consideration. So share with me some of the mindset exercises that.
So I like to use stress surveys. So it's just a really short survey that patients fill out, and they're just checking out. Okay, do they have low back pain? Do they have headaches? Do they have tension? Okay, are you having difficulty sleeping? Do you have problems with bowel movements? These things means that something is going on. That you could have a subluxation in your spine, meaning that your bones are misaligned. And that's where chiropractic can come in and help you. And so those things are really tantamount to helping them see, okay, I have something going on. This pain that I'm having is not normal. And it could be leading to other things, not just pain. It could have visceral effects where you have malnutrition. You're not absorbing your nutrients right. So there's a lot of different things that can happen. I also use the posture grid there. And so they take pictures, one face forward and one to the side. And I'll show the changes in where their head is compared to their shoulders. Do they have rounded shoulders? Is one shoulder higher? Does their head tilt? Are their hips imbalanced? So you really can see because the lines help the patients really. I can tell just looking at you, right? But the patients, when they get the picture, they'll see, okay, these are things that we need to correct. And so what's good about that is that we do a before and the after, so you can see how things are progressing as you go through care.
So it's an experience. You actually put people, and I believe we're in the experiential age. People who think we're in the information age, they're behind times because information is just an app or a search away. Yeah. So the experience is what we have, and what you've created here is an environment for experience. And for them, and we take those experiences with us. The chiropractor, the personal trainer, the physical therapist is not going to always be with us, but our bodies are.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's ingenious of you to create that, or amplify that variable in the wellness process.
Education is key in this business. You have to educate the patients and the community about what's going on in their bodies and how chiropractic care, massage therapy, physical therapy, how that can help them be better in their lives in the future and now. Because if you're not fixing it now, it's going to be a problem later on.
Yeah, it's going to be exponential problem later on.
It's better to fix it now before you have. So let's say you don't have any pain.
Okay.
You think everything is cool. That does not mean you don't have any misalignments in your spine, right? Because you don't start to feel symptoms until your body is functioning less than 40%. So once you could be at 49, 41 all your life until something happens and bam, now you're in this excruciating pain. So it's about making sure you never get to that point and who wants to live at 49%? Who wants their body function at 49%? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I hope you don't. We want to be functioning as close to 100% as possible.
Yeah,
so
performance is key. Yeah. Performance is key to the result or the output of what you're working on. I mean, nobody wakes up and says, hey, I want to get 49% of what this day has.
Exactly.
40 or 60 or 70. We want 100% of what the day has.
And your nervous system controls every single aspect of your body.
Wow.
So if your spinal cord, and because your spinal column is not in alignment, and so now your spinal cord is jacked up, your nerves are jacked up, your body isn't functioning how it should, that's going to cause problems.
Yeah.
So my job as a chiropractor and other chiropractors in the world, we remove those subluxations, those misalignments to make sure that your body is functioning as close to 100% as possible.
Preventive care.
Yes.
Preventive care. That's what it sounds like. And are insurance companies now awarding more so for this type of, are they making provisions for chiropractic care more?
Yes
so
and
now?
no. It really just depends on the individual insurance company and even the plan. So some plans are really good with coverage and some aren't. It really just depends on the provider. But the good thing about my office is that we do wellness plans. So let's say you have insurance, but your wellness or your insurance doesn't really cover chiropractic care, or you have a high deductible, higher copays, then I offer an alternative where you can do wellness plans, and that allows you to get treatment at an affordable cost.
Okay. And so the treatment is more of the experience here.
Yep.
Is what you're saying. Okay. Awesome. Tell us a little bit about what you see up and coming for H2H Wellness Centers.
Well, I want more practices.
Is this more of a franchise or licensing opportunity?
I don't know. I haven't. I came up with this clinic idea because I wanted something that was convenient, affordable, and that was patient centered. That's it. So this is like a brainchild that I have where I was like, there has to be something better for people. There's different type of chiropractors, and I've worked for some here in Atlanta and when I was in Chicago, and I just wanted to combine what I liked about different offices and just do something that I thought was convenient for people, whether it's financially or even the clinic hours. We're open on Saturday and Sundays. Like, not many chiropractic offices are open on weekends. So, if they are open on Saturday, it's like Saturday morning.
Gotcha.
No, I'm open Saturday night. So that really just allows them to really, like, if you have a job where you're only off on like a Sunday, you can come in Sunday and get adjusted. There aren't those boundaries that really don't exist here.
Wow. So obviously you live close. I hope.
I don't live. I live like 15 minutes away.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's close in Atlanta, depending on if
traffic.
You have to get on the highway. Anyway, yeah. So awesome, and that contributes to the stress. So a lot of us need chiropractic care just to maintain where we are, but the preventive care is powerful, and we don't need to, like you said, a lot of the injuries or the problems are build up from a long period of time, and tell me a little bit about the physiotherapy.
So physiotherapy is a combination of, we do TENS unit, therapeutic ultrasound, exercises. I also do kinesiotaping. So especially if you have some type of extremity complaint, that's great for that. So that's what physiotherapy is. It's more along the lines of working with the muscles and the ligaments and tendons to help with any ailments. So
it's a supplement. As our muscles and tendons are supplements to each other.
Yes.
Yeah. I've used TENS units before, and those are that stimulation. A lot of people don't get to use that unless they've probably been in an accident.
Yeah.
But that physical contraction and
it helps the body to relax, so that when I do the adjustments go easier and I don't have to use as much force. So that's why I like to use a TENS unit, even if it's for like 10-15 minutes before an adjustment. It really helps. And you're laying down. Some patients fall asleep on it.
Yeah.
Snoring and all. Hey, I'm cool with that, because that lets me know they're nice and relaxed. And so when it's time for the adjustment, it's gonna go like butter.
Folks, I'm here with Dr. Latrice Lawrence, better known as Dr. Latrice.
Yes.
She likes to go by
Yes.
Dr. Latrice. At the H2H Wellness Centers. Mm-hmm. Do you usually say holistic to health, or
no?
That's what
I like to say H2H is a talking point, because they say, "What does that mean?"
There you
and
go.
then bam, go into holistic to health.
Yeah.
The journey of start living well.
Wow. Well, it starts here, right?
Yep.
Awesome. How do we get in touch with you? Or this will be on the show notes as well. Is there a particular way that you like people to? A preferential way, you tweet, or because this is that.
Yeah, I'm a millennial, right?
Yeah. So
we have a Facebook page. Yep, Facebook page, Instagram. Our website, www.h2hwellnesscenters.com. Our cell phone number or our office number is 678-632-6212. You can even text me on that number.
Wow.
So I'm a millennial, like you said. So text, Facebook, Instagram, like most avenues. Or just drop in. I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow. Well, Latrice, before we close out, I'd like to ask a question. And sometimes I ask this, I've gotten used to asking this to the more seasoned individual. But hearing your stories is similar to a lot of the stories that I've heard, whether it was in chiropractic care or any profession, and the authorities that I've dealt with prior to the authority I'm in front of today. What would you tell a 10-year younger Latrice Lawrence?
Don't change anything. Everything happens for a reason. So all my experiences led me up to where I am now in building this empire of H2H Wellness Center. So I wouldn't change anything.
Awesome. Holistic to health. Start living well.
Yes.
Start now. Start here. Thanks again, Dr. Latrice.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Business Authority Radio with Neil Howe and Greg Williams. To learn more about the resources mentioned in today's show or to listen to past episodes, visit businessauthorityradio.com.